everyone, welcome to Get Ready with me, Louise. So we're still on our nude journey. It's so much fun, huh? No, actually today it is. It's been fun actually over the last couple palettes. I really did enjoy um, playing with the Huda Beauty palettes. They were a lot of fun. I did enjoy that. So, I mean, everybody's gist of a nude palette is very different. I feel like Fenty had theirs, Huda has hers, um, and now we're going to do Laura Lee, her palette, Nudie Patootie. I feel like when I think of nude myself, I'm thinking of browns, different shades of them, creams, maybe a black in there, but I've become to notice that everybody's interpretation of it is different. And I get that. And I think that's what draws us as consumers in because they have that one twist that makes it theirs, which is cool. It makes it unique. Because if they all were the same, obviously we wouldn't purchase it. But at the same time, they do have that uniqueness. They have that whatever. Maybe it's the formulation or the color pattern, whatever it may be. I know it's different, but after doing these looks and continuing doing these looks, I'm like, I didn't need all these. These could have been cut out. You know what I mean? Now, if you have none, then obviously this is going to be a good, explore for you to go down this road of videos because you're going to get to see firsthand, start to finish, unedited, unfiltered, what the palette does, But I'm beginning to think that maybe we need to reprogram our brains to say, wait a second, that one twist isn't worth me purchasing another nude palette. With that said, I can't say that I'm not going to because you're going to support who you want to support, whether it be a person or a brand. That's going to make a difference too. Or whether it be just the formulation in the product itself. All this plays a key, and I know this. But I'm starting to look at a lot of things and go, I don't think I really need another palette for the rest of my life. I just don't. Like, I'm sitting here going, I have peaches, I have roses, I've got golds, I've got nudes. Like, why would I need another one? Now, I do kind of see where the Morphes and the Color Pops are. They're, or even Elf, but theirs isn't as good. Wet Wand. I kind of see where these are, where they're lower priced. You can get more and more colors and more palettes because they're affordable. But again, do you need them? I get you can afford them. I get you want them. But do you need them? Or could that money be spent somewhere else? And that's where I've sort of begun to see the bigger picture. And I'm not saying I'm not going to buy another new palette because I'm going to tell you now, if Natasha Denona released another one, you bet your pretty butts I'm getting it. If Pat McGrath, Marc Jacobs, Jeffree, Tati, any of them, like I have my favorites too, just like anybody. So I'm not saying that I wouldn't. But what I am saying is maybe we should reconsider what we are purchasing and put it into other stuff. I have, as far as I've been putting a lot of it into skincare. I'm really getting into that. And I'm fascinated that a choice of words can just make us buy. Plump. It's going to plump your skin. It's going to make it look youthful and glowy. And as you get older, that's what you're wanting. So me, I'm like, oh, I'm buying that. I'm buying that. Whoa, this stuff ain't working. You know what I mean? So I do I'm sort of like trying to experiment and see why I'm doing what I'm doing. And a lot of it is just wording. Or I am one of them ones, pretty packaging. I can't deny it. I'm one of them ones. I am. I admit it. If it's got pretty packaging, I'm buying it. But this here is the Nudie Patootie palette. This is what it looks like. Now, it's been out for quite some time. Let's get it right there. Her palette, this, I don't know if this was her first one or second one. I'm not really for sure. This is the first palette of hers I bought. And it came along with 3 liquid lipsticks. Now, the price for just the palette is $45. 14 shades. I don't consider it that bad. I'm not gonna lie. I don't think it's that bad. I don't know if I've played with this yet, to be honest with you. I'm trying to think. Uh-oh. Have I played with this palette? And here's where your problem lies. I've had this for quite some time. I'm not gonna lie about that either. And honestly, I don't think I have played with this palette. Because I don't see not one brush mark. No. No. So I have not played with this. So this ought to be fun. I would assume it would be fun. We're going to hope it's fun, right? Right. Alright, so let's go ahead and get started. I've rambled enough on how silly I am and the things that I do and why I've been doing them. If it gives any insight or help to anybody, you know, I'm glad. So I've already primed my eyes, and I'm going to take, I'm just going to work out of the brushes I have. I was going to grab my Sigma brushes, but I'm not all that prepared, so I did not. So with that said, we're just going to work out of whatever I've got right here. So the first brush is going to be a Kevin Kwan base shadow brush, and I'm going to go into streaking. And it's sort of like my skin color, I would say, but better. And I'm going to lay that down over top of my primer. And the primer I'm using is the Urban Decay Original today. Something different. And I have really been liking everybody's twist on nude. And I'm still sticking with the nude thing. And if it says nude, then I'm you know, gonna do a video on it. But I have noticed that other, like, Marc Jacobs, he's got a palette that I would consider nudes, but it's not nude. So I'm like, should I add that or shouldn't I? Like, I don't know where to go with that one. Because if it doesn't say it, then I'm not so sure it should be in the video. But then again, it is a nude palette and it goes right along, you know. So there's some things I'm just not for sure on yet, but we'll figure it out, you know, so you guys have the best options of nude palettes on, because I do feel like everybody should have a nude palette in their, you know, collection. So the first color I'm going to go into is Baked, and it's like a pinky color. I do like that at least these have colored names, and I'm just going to kind of create my crease with it. Now you might not see it because, like I said, it's like a pink, probably carnation pink would be my guess. Very pretty. Blending out nicely. I'm going to knock this over one day, I promise you. It is blending out nicely, no patchiness. And it's got pigment too. Okay. I like that color. Alright, let's go to the other eye. Do the same thing. The only thing I will say about nudes is that, like I said, you can create a very nice, easy eye look in very little time. How's everybody's week going so far? It's the beginning still. It's Tuesday. I don't know when I'll post this. I'm trying to get them up as fast as possible. Just because I'm curious on what I like. What palette, do I like? What nude palette will be my nude palette, My go-to nude palette. I'm kind of curious on it. And what's your definition of nude? Like, what's your perfect nude palette, Everybody's going to have different things just because everybody's going to have different likes, different skin tones. I mean, so many varieties of things is going to, make it different. I'm going to go into butt naked. I'm still using my Marc Jacobs, the crease brush. I'm really liking this brush a lot. And I'm going to take it right in my actual crease. I just love this color. Or this brush, I mean. I love this color too. I mean, butt naked. Come on now. How could you not love this color, There's not much not to love about it, right? And I'm just taking it right in that crease. Like I said, my actual crease. Which I do have hooded eyes, so, And I'm putting it on that outer corner too. I might actually just build this up. I kind of like it. And then I'm curious, like, what's your all's favorite brushes? What's your favorite brands of brushes? Or tools? Like, I kind of want to start using what you all have. That way it makes more sense also, me doing these videos. You get to see it the way, maybe you would apply it. Maybe not, but maybe so, You don't really know. I mean, I'm going to go into, let's go into Nakey. I'm feeling it. Kinda. Maybe not. Maybe not as much as I think I'm feeling it, huh? When we go into these darker colors, you know how it scares me. But I do want to be more, on point with everybody else on what they would use. That way I can see if it's, if it is working. Or even not at that, but like maybe you all have better ideas on how to do stuff. Because like I said, I'm not a makeup artist, so I don't know. Alright, I'm not a big fan of Nikki. But that's alright. I might need to change brushes here. Let's change brushes. Let me go in with, let me go in with this one. Might just be the brush I chose there. Because again, not only does technique matter, but so does your tools. Keep that in mind. And I'm not saying, you know, go out and buy a $100 brush. I'm not saying that at all. I mean, I've been doing this. Well, I started the videos at the beginning of this year. But, like, I've been wanting, like, for about a year now, year and a half, I guess we're going on, doing this. And, I mean, and I was like, oh, I got to get the best of the brushes, the best of the makeup. You know, if I'm going to do this, I need to do it right. And I'm finding not so. The high-priced dollar tickets aren't always the best. I'm just saying. I'm finding that out the hard way. But honestly, that's okay. Because if I find it out, then I can relay it. And then somebody else, I'm going to save a whole bunch of money to. And I'm okay with that. You know? I truly, truly am. I'm just going to try to blend that out a little bit. I just don't want it that dark. Then I kind of like to mix it with this. I think it looks really good mixed. Maybe not. Alright, maybe not. Alright, so we'll just stick with this. And you know, it could be this primer because the other day I had the same issues. And you would know that I don't have my color switch thing here. Anyway, the other day I had the same problem with something I was doing. What was I doing? Oh, another look. I was doing another look and I used the Urban Decay original, but I'm using it as the sample thing. And I think there might be something up with that sample. I don't think it's right. I'm not going to lie. So, in all honesty, I mean, it might be that. Because it seems to be doing something weird again. But I don't know yet. You know, really need to figure out something about this mirror. Because one minute I think it's okay. And the next minute I don't. May have taken it a little too far. And there's your problem with me with darks. I get carried away. I really, really do. I don't know why. It's just something I do. I don't think I should have went into that particular color. Not gonna lie. Not for there. That's alright. We'll figure it out. We will figure it out. I'm kind of lost here, guys. I'm not gonna lie. Because I feel like no matter what I do, I'm gonna be in trouble. Oh, I know. Hold on. Let me think. Where is this? Got an idea. I like this color. See, this is my problem with these darker shades. I don't know what I'm doing with darker shades at all. Okay, so I don't know. Kind of, maybe. Maybe. Alright, maybe I messed up a little bit here. Maybe, you think? Just a tad? I might have. I think I may have. Let's go in with Topless. It's a satin pink. Oh my God, it's beautiful. Oh wow, now this is pretty. Okay. I take back. You know how lashes can fix a look? Well, with me, it's glitters and satins. That can fix the look. Without fail. Because I don't do lashes. Although if I did, I bet it would save the day a lot of times. I would agree with that. And then for inner corner, let's do Uncover. Yeah. Okay. So far, so good. And then right where they kind of meet, I'm going to put a little bit of Jaybird. Ooh. Okay. Didn't want it up there though. Okay. Hopefully it holds still. We'll have to see. And it don't go flying everywhere. It's a very pretty color. Now I got it all over my hands. It is all over my hands. But it is pretty. Look at that. Can you see it? There we go. Like, it's just so pretty. Anyway, just wipe it on the towel. Alright. I'll have to, we're going to spray. That's what we're going to do. Oops. We're going to fuss this. Where's my fan at? That way I don't have to worry about it moving on me, because I am scared this is going to fall. And I'm just using the Max Fix Plus rose. And it smells so good. But the main thing's the eyes. We just don't want it going anywhere. Alright. Then I'm going to go ahead in with my... I lost it. Alrighty. Got it. We're going to go in with my Gucci mascara. I messed up. You knew that was going to happen, right? Y'all knew it was going to happen. And why? Because I didn't mess up through the rest of the look. Well, I did, but I was able to save it. So, therefore, I have to, you know, mess up with mascara. It's just like without fail type of thing, you know? It's the part where I just want to quit. This is the part where I'm like, I'm done. I can't do it no more. I tried. And I just simply can't. I did so good. And then the mascara part messes up. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm sure I messed up a lot of other places, but as far as like me walking around, like if I can walk around with it, then I'm okay with it, you know? And if I can't, then that's where the problem lies, you know? And since my mess up, you know, isn't as that bad, I can walk around with it. Of course, the mascara has to mess up, right? I don't even understand why it happens to me all the time. Like, we're not talking just like once or twice. Oh no, no. That would be way, 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 way too easy, you know? I'm talking like all the time. All the time. It's one or the other. And I mean, it's a big mess up all the time. Again, not one or the other. Oh, yeah. Alright. Well, maybe it will go away. I was gonna say I got glitter fall out, but no, I'm alright. I I did hear that the glitter falls, so I'll keep an eye on that. Hopefully it don't, because this is a very pretty palette. Alright. This is as good as it's getting today. Not my best. Not my worst, but not my best. I think I don't know. I definitely, the palette, I like the palette as far as that goes. The color scheme and stuff. I probably shouldn't have tried to, venture out my comfort line, so to say, and just stuck with what I do know. But I mean, it's a very pretty palette, and like I can see her thought process and stuff through this palette, and like the names are completely her. So like she owns this palette. This is hers. If you looked at it and you thought about it, you would think of her, and I do. And I like that. So it is hers. It's her twist on a nude palette. Again, this is what it looks like. Very pretty. It was easy to, except for that nakey. Again, it could be my fault. It could be the eye primer fault. It could be the brush technique, however you want to look at it. It could have been that, not necessarily the color. Did have a little bit of trouble with that particular color, but other than that, the other ones were great. So I kind of think I need to stay away from that particular color, just me personally, because I'm not ready for it. I'm really not ready for glitters. I'm not so sure on how this glitter is going to hold up in the end, because again, I'm not good at it. Hopefully it does, though. I am wearing her liquid lip called, of course, Jaybird. It's cute. I like it. It's comfortable. I put a Fenty gloss over top of it called Fenty Glow. I think it looks good together, so I do like that. Other than that, that's the completed look, and I've got to go about my day just like everybody else does. I do have to run some errands. Got to type up some business stuff for my fiance. Work. It never ends. And then I also have to get the kids' schoolwork done. So this is it. I hope you enjoyed yourself, and I hope you like the look that I created. And if you have the palette, let me know. Let me know the looks you create. List the color, or list the names you use in your eye look, so I can try it. But hit the subscribe button, ring the bell, and come and join me and get ready. I'm really enjoying this. I know I kind of like, the nudes, but I am enjoying it. I'm enjoying the fact that I'm not crazy to keep buying palettes after palette after palette of the same palette, just with a different twist. So I am finding that interesting, and I'm finding what I like and don't like also. So that's interesting to me too. But this palette was, again, $45 versus, what were we at? We were in the $29 range, so we're in the $45 now. So tomorrow I gotta look. See, I think as far as like neutrals or nude, we're running out of palettes. Now, I have a ton more of them, but they don't have those words in them. That's where I'm a little bit like, should I put them in or shouldn't I? I'm at a crossroads. I guess I don't have to, but then I can continue on with them going, okay, it doesn't say neutral, but I feel like this is a neutral. But again, like I said, everybody's got different neutrals. What's your neutral palette? What's your favorite neutral palette? Tell me. I may not have it. I may want to get it, even though I have enough. But hey, I might. You never know with me. And again, I got a ton of ColourPop neutrals too. They're not open, and I hate to post them, and then you can't purchase them. I mean, I guess when they reopen, though, you could. I might put that at the end, actually. Because they're so affordable, I may keep going up, 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 and then maybe end it that way. I don't know. Okay, anyway, enough rambling out of me. Y'all got to get to your own things and do your own things. So, Nudie Patootie, Laura Lee, Los Angeles, $45. Get it off her website. I don't think you can get it from Morphe anymore. I think it's just her website. So, go and take a look at it there. And if you want to support her, I think it's a good palette. I do. I think it's a good palette if you want to support her, and obviously I did, so therefore I have it. But it's not my favorite. I'm not gonna lie, and it's not something I grab a lot at all, either. I'm not gonna lie there. But I forget about it too. I'm about to play with it more and get back with you. I like it though. I support it. I would, buy it, get it, see if you like it. That's all I can say. Your money, your decision. There you go. I'll see you in my next video on nude palettes. Bye.